wonder what happens to your resume when you place it online? Stay tuned for reasons why placing your resume online may be the worst way to get a job. Hi, this is Patty with Diversitree.com, and today we're going to talk about 4 compelling reasons why you should never place your resume online. And as a former Fortune 50 hiring manager, as well as a person that's been in the recruiting space for a long time, I can tell you that placing your resume online may be the worst way to get a job. So the first and most obvious reason why you should never place your resume online is identity theft. When you think about the amount of information that you are giving a potential cyber criminal, it's really quite staggering. So your name, address, phone number, email address, social channels where you can be reached, perhaps a website, and then you couple with that all of your employment information, where you're currently employed, where you were employed previously, where you went to school, the year you graduated, and then perhaps some social organizations that you're part of, and you start to understand the depth of the information that you are sharing with somebody that you don't even know. The second most compelling reason not to place your resume online is the amount of unwanted spam, emails, phone calls, and the like that you're going to receive, and it's nearly immediate. We would all love to believe that resume databases are used primarily by recruiters and employers, and for the most part that's probably true. But quite frankly, they are available to anybody who's willing to pay for them. And who is more willing to pay for them than marketing companies? Think about the amount of information that you are giving a potential marketer when you place your resume online. You're not only giving them every possible way to reach you, but you're also telling them an immense amount of information about your life and the things that you would be most apt to buy and or that would relate to you. The third most compelling reason not to place your resume online is confidentiality. When you think about what happens to your resume when you hit send, it's really quite scary. So once your resume is put out into the ether, you really don't have any idea where it goes or to whom it goes to. So any person can download a resume from a resume database. And we are hopeful that that person is a legitimate recruiter or an employer. But the truth of the matter is, it can end up really in anybody's hands. And the way that the business works is recruiters will download a resume into their database, and it may stay there for years, it may be outdated, it may be changed, and it just causes an immense amount of problems. Not to mention that it may be something that ends up on your current employer's desk, and you're not even looking for a job. The fourth and most compelling reason not to place your resume online, and this one is actually near and dear to my heart, is that it may be the best way to lose a job. And let me explain to you why. So the way the recruiting profession works is recruiters, whether they are internal or external, will look for candidates that they think are the best candidate for a job. So if your resume is found online by one recruiter, it may have also been found online by 100 recruiters, or 2 or 3, whatever the case may be. So especially if you're working in a particular industry, if you are working with more than one recruiter, which is a no, by the way, and or your resume is online in multiple databases or has been downloaded by multiple people, you stand the chance, especially if you're a great candidate, of being submitted for one job by multiple recruiters. And what happens is the internal HR person or the internal recruiter will look at these submissions from multiple recruiters and think, A, that you are not professional enough to only be working with one, and or B, that they don't want to deal with the amount of stress that's going to come along with trying to get 2 recruiters paid and or be willing to split a fee. So there's nothing that good that comes out of working with multiple recruiters, and there's nothing good that comes out of placing your resume online. Thanks for joining us here today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please share with your colleagues. And be sure to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, where we share tips and tricks for your job search and getting the job of your dreams. We look forward to seeing you at Diversitree.com. Until then, have a great day, and thanks for watching.